All right, so listen up. Today we're going to learn about someone named Martin Luther. Not Martin Luther King Jr. His name is just Martin Luther.
King Jr.
All right, so here's what he looks like. There's a painting of him.
Just like him.
He's from Germany.
You're so funny, Skylar.
Please be quiet. Please be quiet. I said all you have to do is listen. Please be quiet. All right. Some important information to understand about the time period when he was alive. Okay, he's going to start something called the Reformation. Okay, the Reformation happens in the 1500s. The Reformation happens during the 1500s. All right. The Reformation is when the Catholic Church splits up and there's a new branch of Christianity called Protestantism, the first one being Lutheran. So if you guys have ever seen a Lutheran church anywhere, that's where it comes from. All right, so in 1560, which is towards right at the end of Martin Luther's life, this will show you that there is, especially in Germany and in more northern Europe, a big proportion of Lutherans. All right, and the reason why the Catholic Church is going to split is because of this guy named Martin Luther. He's going to be very upset about something that the Catholic Church is doing called selling indulgences. Does anybody know what an indulgence is? Yes.
What selling indulgences is, or just indulgence?
Just what an indulgence is.
It's like something. I don't know how to describe it well.
All right, that's fine. I'll come back to you. Anybody else? Do you know, Casey?
Wouldn't you like bribing people to follow something?
Okay, so similar to a bribe, but not exactly. Yeah.
You know, like you do this, you like having whatever.
Okay, so that's what it is. So essentially what they were was the Catholic Church was going around and they were selling something called an indulgence, which was a piece of paper that if you bought it was essentially a ticket to heaven. So you didn't have to worry about, going to church every Sunday or believing in God or any of that. If you just bought this piece of paper, you got to go to heaven. Why is that a problem as far as the way the religion works? Why would that be an issue?
Because you can't sin.
Okay, so essentially, because you can sin, yes?
The whole point is that you're supposed to, your ticket to heaven is that you repent on what you've done.
Okay, good, right. So you should earn it, right? You shouldn't be able to sin. All right, I want you to imagine you're Martin Luther. He's a Catholic monk. He lives in a small town in Germany, and he's trying to persuade everybody to have good behavior. Right? He's a religious figure. Imagine any religious figure you've ever seen. They're trying to make people stay religious, follow the Bible. Okay? And then all of a sudden, he goes to stop someone who's about to do something that would not be written in the Bible or something anti-religious. And they go, oh no, I can do it. I got this piece of paper that says I'm going to heaven anyway, so I don't need to buy it. I bought it. He's going to obviously be upset about that. All right, so because of this, he's going to write something called his 95 Theses. And what these are just a list of things that he thinks are wrong with the church. He goes up to the church doors in his town and nails them up to the front door. All right, this is going to start a revolution that leads to that map we saw on the first slide, and that having that big division in Christianity. Today, what we're going to be doing is looking at a few different primary sources that were messages from him, and try to just answer this question. Why did Martin Luther challenge the Catholic Church? So it was not just indulgences. You'll see there's other things he was upset about too. We want to figure out what the main reason was. So what I need everyone to do is go to Canvas, and there's